Hello everyone, I'm Prashant Gupta from India. Today I'm taking 6-week assignment topic, that is to show you or give you an explanation about amplitude envelope and give you a example of configuration of different envelope, that is switch envelope, percussive envelope, damp percussive envelope, sustain envelope or Quirk envelope. I'm using software FL Studio 11 and the synth I'm using is Silent Synth from the company called REFX. REFX. It's a very good synth for creating a lead or any synth. It's a renowned synth plugin in nowadays in EDM scene. So here is the interface of Silent, and you can see the envelope stands for ADSR. ADSR is A for attack, D for decay, S for sustain, R for release. You can see in Silent the amplitude envelope is here. It's an amplitude envelope of part A. There is a two part in Silent, part A and part B. Amplitude envelope of part A is here and part B is here. I have selected a raw sound called init sound of an Silent that sound like this. It's a raw sound. So in oscillator you can select any shape that you want to create, but here I'm explaining amplitude envelope. So A stands for attack, and attack is attack time is a time from which a note goes from 0 to 100% of its value. It's a time in which note goes from 0 to 100%. So if we increase the attack time, it will swell in the note. You can see if attack time is 0, it directly jump from 0 to 100 in a few seconds without any delay. Decay stand for a time when node travel from attack to sustain level. S stand for sustain level, at a level on which a node will sustain or will be play after an attack. That means if I put a sustain level and decay level something like, then you can see that sustain level is quite lower than an attack, because as I have given a sustain level something 3.62. Release is release time is a time when we release the note. It's a time start when we release the note. Okay, so it's a basic detailed explanation of attack. Now I will show you a different type of envelope. In a switch envelope, the attack is 0 and sustain is full, and decay, when sustain is full, decay is not used, because there is no decay time from attack to sustain, because attack and sustain level have same value 100%, so there is no use of decay. So in a switch, release is 0. So this is the configuration of a switch envelope. In switch envelope I will play and it will stop as I stop pressing the key. It's a switch envelope. And percussive envelope or a damped percussive envelope, in this envelope configuration is attack is 0, decay is something between 10 to 80%, the way you want to put it, and sustain is 0. There is no sustain level in percussive sound or damped percussive sound, and release is 0. as release is 0, when I stop pressing a key between decay, it will stop there only. If I increase some if I increase a part of release, it will become a plucky sound. Okay. This type of sound is useful in creating an ARP synth, so it will not that give you a full fluffy sound, but it will give you try to fill up and your pattern of synth. Or you can use it plucky sound in creating a piano or a pluck sound. And next is in percussive sound, it's the same like damp percussive sound, but the release time is there, or release time is equal to decay time, the time you have given to the decay. So it will not depend upon the upon the time where till when you press the note. It will definitely play that amount of note that is configured here. If I press short, it will not include that. If I press it long, that doesn't matter. Next is sustain sound or bowling sound. In this sound is useful where you want to give energy, continuous energy to an instrument. Like in this attack is between 0 to 10%, where like something like this, and decay is 0 to 10%. Sustain is between 50 to 90%, and release is 0 to 10%. This type of envelope is useful in creating like orchestral sound, like you can use in violin, you can use in choirs and different cinematic sounds. This type of envelope is used. In this envelope, it will give you a constant energy. It will add energy in instrument. Something like accordion sound or a violin sound. Last one is the Quirk envelope. In this envelope, the attack is something 0. Attack is 0. Decay is 10 to 20%. Sustain is 0, and release is full. When I press note for a long time, it will sound like a pluck sound. But when I press a note a small little bit, it will go for long. Here you can see. But when I press a note long, it did not affect. It will play only till a decay is there. So this type of sound is useful, like if you want to create a synth that will go along with a vocal, or for a long time you can play that synth, like to fill a particular part of a vocal. You can use this type of envelope called Quirk envelope. Hopefully I hope you will understand about what I'm explaining about envelope. You can create as many as synth by using this envelope, and it is very useful for creating your own sound. Thank you for giving your precious time. Hopefully you will understand. Thank you. Thanks for this classes. It's our last topic. Thank you. Thanks a lot.